Still not sleeping much, still not eating much, but I'm very happy. Business is good around here.
Speaking of which, I was in the middle of trying to fix myself something to eat in between records, so I can relate there. Lincoln Riley, USC. Okay, he's the coach, and this is the way it worked out, but it could have worked out otherwise had different results um, happened on the field.
Yeah, so when we talked a week ago, not over the weekend, but a week ago, I mentioned that Matt Campbell was viewed to be the first guy with the chance to accept or turn down a job offer from USC athletic director Mike Bohn. It was because Iowa State played on a Friday, and Iowa State was out of the Big 12 championship game chase. So Campbell would be securely done with his season. He would be open for job interviews. And so it's an amazing plot twist. And as I said on your live show on over the weekend, uh, you know, Mike Bohn did indeed get a coach from the Big 12 who was not in the Big 12 championship game. It just wasn't Matt Campbell. And that brings us to the point that if Oklahoma had beaten Oklahoma State in Bedlam, Lincoln Riley would not be USC's head coach right now. Now, so I'm sure you want to know about Lincoln Riley's press conference Monday night. So, I think the main newsworthy element of that press conference was Lincoln Riley giving his version, his timeline of events and how it all happened. He said, it just started up Saturday night, and then I, got on a Zoom call Sunday morning. His representation, the Los Angeles Times is out with a detailed report saying that his representation was talking, months earlier, and which reinforces the belief that Lincoln Riley did not like the move to the SEC. Mike Bohn reached out at a preliminary stage, and that his firing of Clay Helton early in the year coincided with a long-term full court press of Lincoln Riley sensing some weakness, sensing some dissatisfaction with that arrangement at Oklahoma. And then what we've seen over the past few months, especially in November, increasing strain, stress, dissatisfaction with the internal realities on Lincoln Riley's part at Oklahoma. Now, whether that strain or that irritation was merited is another matter. I mean, Joe Castiglione is widely regarded as the best athletic director in the United States. He certainly did everything he could for Lincoln Riley. So Oklahoma fans watching or listening here to the Voice of College Football, like, I'm on your side in terms of like who's right, who's wrong, who has the high ground, who doesn't. But all of that aside, if Oklahoma had beaten Oklahoma State in Bedlam, Lincoln Riley plainly wouldn't have been available. And so you would have had, Dave Aranda would have been available because Baylor would not have made the Big 12 championship game. And you still would have had Matt Campbell sitting there. Dave Aranda might soon sign an extension at Baylor. Hasn't happened yet. So he was still in play. And with the chessboard moving around here, he still is in play for anyone. If whoever fills Brian Kelly's seat at Notre Dame, if there's an unexpected vacancy, like Aranda would still be in play for that other school. If another unexpected domino falls, we're still waiting on the Miami job. If Miami gets an AD, fires Manny Diaz, that's going to be a point of interest. So we can disbelieve Lincoln Riley in terms of saying that it all just started Saturday night and it was all just this last minute thing. I mean, he's obviously wrong on that point, but he's right in the sense that, well, if I had beaten Oklahoma State in Bedlam, yeah, it wouldn't have happened. So to that extent, in that narrow silo, he's correct, and that's fundamentally true.